What's going on, guys? And we are here at the Arsenal Stadium, ready for that Champions League game against Atletico Madrid. And I'm with great company. It is Jezza. How you doing, man? You good?
Oh, my man, you good?
How you been?
I've been great.
Yeah?
Very busy, but yeah, very happy. Glad to be here tonight. Pitch side as well. Yeah. So yeah, looking forward to the game, man.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been stalking your Instagram a little bit. Yeah, I saw you at a little charity match. Yeah, how was that?
That was great. Yeah, played really well. Scored one, assisted one. I enjoyed it. Obviously, needed 1 week to recover.
Yeah.
That's the thing, man.
Must be tough on you now, like.
Mate, you know what? You keep training and you think you're still fit, but when you play football, it's different. Oh. It's not like just I'll go for a run and then I'm fit. Yeah. You've got to keep playing football every day and trying to be match fit, man.
I love that. Hopefully these guys are fit today because
they will be fit. They will be fit.
Today is against Atletico Madrid, and of course we're going to talk about a little bit about our result against Fulham. What did you take from the game? How do you think we did?
I think we've done great. You know, for me, it's all about result at the end of the day. When you want to win the Premier League, playing well, nobody plays well over 38 games and then win it. Yeah. There's games that you've got to play as well as the opposition gives you. And then Fulham was a tough opponent. It was a tough game, but we've gone through it. We've done what we needed to do to win the game. Got the 3 points. That's all I care about, to be honest. You know?
Last time we went there, they made it difficult for us, and we didn't leave with 3 points.
Yeah.
This time we did, so that's a result for us.
100%. It's a stadium, Craven Cottage, where we've been struggling in the last couple of games there. So obviously, massive result, win, keep the momentum. And then obviously tonight, Champions League, big game again, and hopefully we can get a win as well.
As you can hear, the announcement of the team has been announced. So let's talk about it a little bit. We've got David Raya, we've got Miles coming in for Calafiori, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber on the right, and then we've got Rice, Eze, and then Zumamendi. Then Trossard makes way for Martinelli, and then Kyle, and then Gyökeres. You think it's a bit harsh, Trossard got the winner last week.
I think we are in a period where Mikel needs to rotate player. He needs to be very clever in his selection. And I think, when you've got someone like Martinelli on the bench or been on the bench for the last few games, you've got to give him minutes, because otherwise, I know how he feels. Yeah. You're on the bench for 3, 4, 5 games. Certainly, we need you because of whatever can happen, injuries or anything. And then you coming on, and then suddenly you're not match fit anymore because you've lost that rhythm and that momentum. So for me, what Mikel is doing is fantastic at the moment. He keeps everybody involved. He keeps rotating. And obviously today Trossard has to go on the bench. And as you said, it might be a little bit harsh because he scored at the weekend and then he's playing really well at the moment. But I do feel that we've got so much quality in the squad and on the bench that you've got to get everybody involved. Yeah,
that's true. And to be honest, that's the same with someone like Miles. Like, he done so well for us last season, and then Calafiori's been excellent as well. He's kind of keeping him out of the team. So these are the type of games, especially with it being this side as well. Like, this ain't an easy game as well.
No, it's definitely not going to be an easy game. It's going to be tough. You're going to have to try to move the ball around quick. And I think you mentioned Miles, he hasn't played for a while now. He hasn't even come on for a while, for a few games. So I think it's a good time to get him in, get him some minutes, and hopefully it will step up and do what he's good at and what he's been doing for us so far. So it's nice to see them few changes, but when you look at the starting 11, you still think it's a very, very strong, and then there's no doubt that with that team, we should get a result tonight.
We look at the bench as well, very strong bench as well. We've got people like Ethan that can come on. You think it's been harsh that he didn't get in a look in today as well?
Yeah.
Eze has been playing great as well, but
it's hard, isn't it? Yeah. It's just you've got so many quality and so many players, and obviously you get players that get injured, they're coming back, and then we manage to rotate. But you do get the Ethan that is not getting a lot of minutes and a lot of opportunity, but we still got so many games coming. We've got obviously Atletico tonight. We've got Palace at the weekend, then Brighton next week. So there's so many games coming now that there will be minutes for him at some point for sure.
That one, we've talked about our team. Let's have a talk about Diego Simeone's team, Atletico. Some people say that we quite have similarities in teams. Do you think that as well?
Do you know what? I've been asked that question actually during the week. I've had a couple of people calling me and talking about it and saying, both managers are very similar. And I
so,
said, you know what? I don't think we are, because I do feel that we end up being a very strong defensively, but that's just because we've got great defenders. It's not because we've got 11 men behind the ball, all defending as a team. It's
like
not.
Our back four is a back five, sorry.
Our back five is great, and the keeper, and even having Zubimendi just there, who does that defensive midfield job fantastically. I just think I can't really compare Atletico with us and Simeone, because him is like the forward is a defender before being a forward. Our forward first, you know, and we go and attack when we can attack, and we try to play the right way. But I feel him is like 11 defenders and then try to play in counter-attack. Or that's how he's been for many years. I do feel like we're not like that. I think we're very strong defensively, but our forward, our attackers, they want to attack. They're there to help. And we go and press higher as well compared to Atletico. I think Atletico is like lose the ball,
we sit back,
sit back, hard to break down. We're not like that. We don't sit back. We lose the ball. We just go and press high with Gyökeres, with Eze, with all them guys. So for me, it's different. Yeah.
Who do you think will be the danger man for Atletico? I know they've got a lot of.
They've got. I haven't seen a team sheet, to be fair, but obviously. Griezmann, Griezmann's been a top player for so many years. Alvarez, they've got quality players. Like I said, though, what are they going to come up and do tonight? Are they going to come up and think, let's try to get
and nick something, or are we going to go for it?
Are we going to go for it and try to play, attacking football? Or are we just going to come, defend, be hard to beat, and then hopefully in a counter-attack have them talent, Alvarez, Griezmann to go and nick something, But when you see our defense, I think you need more than just a counter-attack. You really need to, to go in counter-attack, but with 3-4 players. You can't just do it with 1 or 2. It won't be enough.
I've heard a lot of criticism of Gyökeres. I feel like a lot of people have been getting on his back, but I feel like he's been doing quite a great job. I feel like we just keep on getting on his back a bit too early.
Do you know what? The wrong things to do is to obviously think about him and think how many goals has he scored. I don't really
so much more.
I don't really care about how many goals he scored. What I care about is since he's joined the club, we're a different team. We've got a striker who makes run, who goes and press, who does what a number 9 do. And that's enough for me. Goals comes from everywhere else. I don't need Gyökeres to score 20-25 goals this season for us to win the Premier League. We can win it without him scoring as many. Do you know what I mean? And I think his movement, very unselfish. Everything that he's provided and giving to the team is just massive. So for me, it's just I don't understand the criticism. I know where they're coming from because he scored so many goals with Sporting.
So these fingers can be but I feel like people are not watching the things that is not happening as well. Like he stretches the play for other people to come in.
He does so much work.
And get the goals as well.
And that's another thing that, when you work that hard as a striker, sometimes you're not in the right position at the right time because all your work is all the work for the others. And because he's so unselfish, then sometimes he should maybe be a little bit more selfish and think, you know what, I'm gonna keep my energy a little bit and just wait for my moment in the box, and then I'm there. Because he did have a few chances, but because he's been running everywhere and just made so many runs and pressing and everything, he gets that chance and he's a bit tired. So he lacks of composure, and then he missed the target or hit it on the keeper. And I know how he feels because I've been in that situation. Working hard, try to play for the team, be a great teammate, go and press, come back and defend and do all that. And next thing you know, it's like 75th minute, I get my chance and I'm dead.
Finished.
The legs are gone. And then I just don't hit it hard enough or don't place it hard enough. And then suddenly you're like, you don't score enough goals. And I'm like, well, give a bit more than that. It's not just all about the goal scoring, So I do feel for him, though, because, people see the price tag and see that he's a striker and how many goals he scored for Sporting. So they expect him to come and do the same here, which I think he will come. He just need a bit of time, that's all.
That'll be good. Of course, you've got Moreno on the bench that could come off and do something as well. Would you have stuck with this midfield three of Eze, Rice and Zubimendi, or would you have got Moreno in there?
To be honest, Moreno is impressing me every single time he plays. You know, he scores goals. He's really good. He work hard as well. So, you know, not seeing him gain a little bit more minutes, obviously surprising. But when you see the three, you know, the way they've been playing, it's hard to take them out as well. But listen, like I said, so many games coming, and the team that plays today probably won't be the team that plays on Sunday. Definitely won't be the team that plays next Wednesday. So you just think, let Mikel do his thing. For the moment, it's working, you know, fantastic. So let's just, you know, let him pick the choice, make the decision. He obviously sees them boys every day in training. He knows who needs a bit of a rest, who doesn't, who's on, you know, on flame, who's just I'm confident, really confident, man.
Someone that's been on the bench, quite new, hasn't made his debut yet in Capier, sorry.
In Capier,
What can we expect from him, man, when he finally makes his debut?
I'm excited. I'm excited to see him. Obviously, the only thing that I will say is the guy's been, you know, arrived, new club, been injured straight away, lost 2 weeks.
Have you ever been through that where
I've been, so many times where you think you're ready, you're excited, everything's good, and then you get injured. Then it's a massive setback, because at that time of year, when you just join a club first, you want to give it 100%. You want to impress. You want to give it all. Then you get that setback, and then you're injured, and then suddenly you're playing catch up because you want to come back. You want to rush back, because you just think, well, if I don't in that team, when am I going to get a chance to play? So he's obviously worked really hard to get back fit, and he's ready now. But now, when is he going to get his chance? When you think you've got Mosquera as well on the bench, who's been every time that he needed to play, he's been great.
That we haven't seen a bit more of Mosquera. I'm surprised he's not playing today, but like you said, he might see him against Palace.
Do you know, centre-back is a difficult position to just kind of swap, because that's your base. And when you've got such a strong base with Saliba and Gabriel, it's hard to kind of twist and keep change that. I think changing front three, much easier, no problem. Changing midfield, you can change one out of the three. Changing your centre back, it's different.
Do you have that same sort of understanding with like the fullbacks as well? Would you be a person that
fullback you can a bit more, because it's not as costing as your two centre back. Your two centre back, it's just, you know, it's your last before Raya. It's your last, you know, it's your last defender. So if suddenly there's a misunderstanding because they've never played together and they're not, or sometimes you could have two left footers. You know, we've managed to have Saliba, Wright, and Gabriel left. So you've got to think about that as well. You know, if you get a left footer on the right side, it might not be as easy for him as if he was on the left side. So all them things come into play.
Listen, we've spoke about everybody, but we haven't spoke about our star man, Mr. Bukayo Saka. What do you expect from him today, man?
Just same as usual, to be honest, mate. Like, the guys never disappoint me. Always perform, consistency. Even coming back from injury, which had been a bit of a tough time for him at the beginning of the season, but he's back. It took him a few games to really, you know, get back to his top. But we saw at the weekend he was definitely man of the match. Everything he done, he's just had Sessegnon on toast. Every time he had the ball, he took him on. And I just feel for defenders because on 1v1 you just feel nobody can really stop him.
You're in trouble. To be honest, I was talking about man of the match. I was doing a bit of content with him, and I actually dropped his award.
No, me, you can't do that, mate.
I dropped his award on the floor, which is crazy. But before we go, score predictions. What are we thinking?
I'm thinking of 2-0.
2-0?
Yeah, I'm thinking of 2-0.
I think 3-1. I think it's
3-1.
I think we're going to get 3 goals today. Right, guys, we are giving you our score predictions now, and we're going to give it to the studio, and hopefully this game is going to be a good one.
In the Live from N5 studio. Wow, I mean, you can hear these guys, the wonderful Live from N5 studio audience. Hello, guys. Come on. Okay, so we heard the guys there pitch side talking about the lineup, talking about score predictions. I want to hear your thoughts. You've all been here before. You know the drill. We've got the microphone. Yeah. Don't be shy. Come and chat to me. So, I love that you're like, hey, I'm ready.
Sorry.
No, please.
I just have to say, this game is either going to be 0-0 or it's going to be a high-scoring game. Okay, these are both defensive teams. However, when two teams that are like coming up against each other, someone needs to be unpredictable. So I'm going 5-1 Arsenal. You heard it here first. I don't want to, concede something, but 5-1, one goal, we'll take
5-1.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I feel like there's going to be a few people watching at home and probably here in the studio as well that are going to be thinking, oh, Atletico Madrid, notoriously more of a defensive side. But I know that's kind of been changing a bit with Simeone. So 5-1, does that feel a little bit outrageous to you?
I think it feels outrageous because we have the best defence in the league, in the Champions League. No one is getting past that defence.
Whoa.
I do not believe we have anything but safe hands at the back. And I honestly think they're going to really struggle because what we've built is a wall plus a load of attackers. Everyone is so unpredictable at the front. And he's used to playing against teams that are very predictable. You know the formation. Arteta's come out and changed it again tonight. And I think what we do is create a lot of chaos at the front. So I can't see anyone getting past that back wall. And then the front's too chaotic for them to predict, in my opinion. So I think 2-0 tonight.
Wait, hold on. So you think 5-1 is a bit wild because that means we'll concede one?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, yeah, I like that there's other people in the studio that get where I'm coming from, where I'm like, whoa, scoring 5 against them
We've got to
might be...
remember, Simeone is like the anti-football. He likes to play really slowed down, let's block you. So I think it is going to be hard to get forward, but we'll get those really nice moments. Martinelli's in good form. He's back in the team. I think Gyökeres could be his night tonight. And, I think it's going to be hard to get past them, but when we do, it'll be clear. And then the back, you're not getting past it. There's no goals getting conceded tonight.
Oh, I like that spirit. Yeah, I like that energy. I know the guys were chatting pitchside about the lineup, and I'm sure everyone watching at home has seen it by now, as you guys would have as well. Talk to me about your thoughts on that. I mean, a really strong starting 11, what we've come to predict, but also it's always going to be a strong 11 right now, even with injuries, because of the squad depth that we've spoken about so many times on the show.
Funny enough, I don't think it's possible for us to put out a squad that isn't strong.
Yeah.
I think it's almost impossible. As you were saying, best back four in the world right now, without a doubt. In fact, I'll go as far as saying we haven't seen a back four like this almost in the last 10, 15 years. Genuinely, last 10, 15 years, I haven't seen a back four like this, right? Every single time I see this team sheet, I don't see us conceding any goals. And any time we do concede, it's all right, we'll give them one. Do you know what I mean? We'll give them one, they can have that. But it's never more. When's the last time we conceded more than 3? It was against Luton, when we scored 3 or more goals against Luton. How long ago was that? Like 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, something like that? So we haven't conceded in ages. Look at the back here, we've got Wright, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis Skelly.
I love you're going through the lineup.
I just want them to know the back four, just so they know we're not conceding today. So as you said 2-0. I'm going to go 3-0. I reckon we'll get a third in the 92nd minute.
I am very here for this energy, right? This optimism. I love it. I just sit sometimes a bit more on the more nervous side of things, and I'm slightly worried that you're massively jinxing things. 0-0 or 5-1, that's just so rogue. What are you thinking?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I think this is going to be the biggest test so far for Arsenal. This is a massive, massive game. And both of us played pretty defensively. We were pretty strong defensively. But honestly, I think this is going to be like a tactical warfare. And the people that are saying that it's going to be boring, I don't think it's going to be boring. They're either going to have unpredictable moments here and there, and I'm so excited. I want to see what the game plan is, because there needs to be a plan. We need to be able to break down those walls. They have like a whole wall, mid blocks, low blocks, everything. All the blocks. But I think even games like this, I think we should even rely on like a set piece here and there. Yeah. And I won't even be mad. Yeah.
You all sound pretty confident. Okay, not so much down here, because I was going to say, right, it's still Atletico Madrid. It's still the Champions League. Like, this is a huge game. Yeah, we're in good form. We're all feeling pretty happy, pretty confident right now. But we can't underestimate tonight's opposition, can we?
Listen, one thing that we have in common with these lot is we both wear red and white and we both score 5 against Real Madrid. So what I will say is that I'm confident, but I'm not too cocky about it. I feel like it's another game. I think Palace on the weekend will probably be a harder test. A lot of people on social media talking about Atletico Madrid, low block, but now all of a sudden they've got this counter-attacking football. I'm not having it. We're Arsenal Football Club, we're at home, it's Champions League, we've done it before. We've got UCL Lewis Skelly at the back. I'm not really different gravy. I'm not really fussed. I'm here for a casual game. I'm here for a 3-4-0. I'm here to go home. Do you know what I mean? Football.
Oh, you know, the magic of social media, though. All of these sound bites can be clipped up and they can be going viral. Yeah, okay.
So the thing is, I do think it'll be tough. As you said, we scored 5 against Madrid. Well, we both have. But yeah, today, I think it will be tough. It will be our probably toughest challenge since Liverpool. But again, we were unlucky in that one. I think today will be slightly different. Hopefully front foot again, but I'm probably going to go 2-0, you know.
Okay.
Because this defence is world class, man. You just, honestly, you cannot put anyone against Jurriën Timber in this situation either. He's going to pocket every single winger in the league or Champions League. So yeah, 2-0.
How special are Champions League nights then to you guys? Like when you wake up in the morning and it's a Champions League day, how do you feel?
I mean, you say wake up in the morning. I don't think any of us sleep when it's Champions League, but we've become used to it now. I think we're used to it. I mean, years ago when we got back into the Champions League after a stint out, every game was memorable. But I think after that Real Madrid game, a lot of us reached our peak of how memorable life could be as an Arsenal fan in Champions League. So now it's just enjoy every moment whilst we can, whilst we've got this amazing team that we've got. It's just cherish the moments is the best way to put it.
Yeah. Who's going to be standout key for Arsenal here tonight then?
I think our star boy is the only one we can really say.
Yeah.
I think he shines. He's been shining all week. He shined against Fulham at the weekend. He's the star boy for a reason. I think tonight he's going to put on a big show. Captain Saka. You know, I think that's what we all want to see. We want to see him put out a big performance, step up, do that mature play that he did at the weekend. For me, he's going to be our star this evening.
Yeah?
For me, I actually think it's going to be Eze. The reason I say that is because, again, you know, two teams that are very defensively, they love to defend quite a lot. And Eze's kind of that player that just makes something out of nothing. Do you know what I mean? He'll drop into that half space, turn with it, and just kind of slide someone through or just beat one or two players. And then all of a sudden, we've created all sorts of space. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like that midfield, especially now, I've seen Eze there, and I'm sure he will drift inside. I feel like it will be very key, watching him drift in and create space in there, and especially being able to slide through people like Gyökeres and those players, and maybe getting Saka in behind, and those kind of things. I think we should watch Eze today. I think he'll be key.
Yeah. Anyone else that you've got your eyes on in particular you think is going to shine tonight?
The game's going to be won in the middle of the park, so I think it's got to be Declan Rice. Yeah, it's got to be Declan Rice. He's Mr. Consistent as well. You can't really go against him, and especially when he's there helping Zubimendi on the counter attack, he's going to be very vital. So for me, Declan Rice.
Okay. Well, we've already mentioned. Oh,
Champions League games.
Yeah.
Declan Rice.
Oh, yes, he is. Oh, we all remember.
I forgot about that.
You forgot about that. Iconic. We've spoken about Bukayo Saka, and if you've been watching live from N5 this season, you'll know that we've got a new-ish feature. Can you say it's a new feature in October? I don't know, but we're going to. Yeah, why not? It's the hero of the week. And this week, it can be quite tough, right? Especially at the moment when things are going good. We've got so many players to pick from, so many potential heroes. We've gone for Bukayo Saka! In the frame, we actually have a new frame here tonight because someone in the studio might have broken it last time out. No shade, no names, no. But we've already mentioned Bukayo. I mean, he's just absolutely unbelievable, star boy, and it's not just about how he performed at the weekend. Obviously, he got a goal during the international break as well. I don't know if you guys remember, but that game against West Ham was his 200th Premier League appearance, and he scored. Like, he's just, I mean, look at him, look at that face. Deserved, right?
Honestly, without Bukayo Saka, where would we be? It's more in terms of. It's more. I think it's more.
Someone just said relegated.
Absolutely not. Right, I think it's more in terms of kind of the values of the club. Bukayo just kind of portrays that perfectly, right? Just the boy that will do anything for the fans, for the people, gives his 100% his heart on the pitch. Whenever you're watching him play, you can never say he's not trying hard enough. That's the last thing you say. Whether you think he played well or not, you can never say he didn't give 100%. And for me personally, I can never slate Bukayo Saka because I know whenever he steps on that pitch, 110%. There's no one trying as hard as him. So I think he is crucial and pivotal, and he will be, hopefully, for the rest of his Arsenal career. Don't go anywhere, B. Please. Don't go nowhere.
It is his quality, but it's also his passion, right? And we know how he feels about the club and what the club mean to him. And that's what, as supporters, that means so much to us, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think when you have someone like that, it really uplifts the squad, especially when we're like against Fulham, of course, when we're down and out and we haven't got that attacking threat, and you need just that push, motivation. Yeah. He's there, and even as you said, when he's not scoring and when he's not assisting, he has a quality game, and I feel like it's only us that realize that because he's playing for our club. But let's say he goes to like a Madrid or Barcelona. I mean, God forbid, of course. But let's say that does happen. I think then the world will realize how good he is, even without the goal contributions.
Yeah, very well said. Now, you guys might be wondering, where is Nicole's co-host? Well, he's finally joined us. It is our resident Invincible, Jeremy Elliott. Yeah!
I'm here. What an entrance! I'll tell you, this is. I'm getting used to this. I'm really getting used to this.
So we were watching you pitch side over at the stadium with Frimmy, and everyone was talking about how lovely you look, Jez, in that tracksuit.
This is the new stuff, guys. This is the new stuff.
Yeah, you feeling good?
Feeling great. Well, with the track here?
Yeah.
I feel good, yeah.
And in general?
In general, yeah. I've just been pitch side, so it's nothing better, to be honest. Yeah,
what's
lovely.
the vibe, atmosphere like over at the stadium? Because in the studio here, everyone's feeling very confident, Jez.
Yeah, well, slowly building up there. So, people started coming in and be all at the front, trying to wait for the players. And, the atmosphere is building. And I think when kickoff comes, it will be top game, yeah.
Electric.
Yes, electric.
We've just been talking about this guy, Bukayo Saka, our hero of the week. I mean, I feel like we could all talk about him all night, but Jez, I mean, he's in a great run of form at the moment, and we just love it. I mean, look at that smile. How can you not?
He's just happy. He's just happy playing, smile on his face, keep delivering every time he plays. And what got to remember, he's been injured as well.
Yeah.
And I know when you get out for a few weeks to come back to your top level, it takes you a bit of time. This guy don't need time. He just comes back, and then because he's so confident and you know what? Every time I watch him play, I always try to think, if I was a defender, could I cope with him? Like by be close, by give him space. And then I see every defender week in, week out, and I'm thinking, no, you can't deal with him. On 1v1, it's just impossible, because you think, I'm just going to go hard on him, because he's not very, very strong. But on his legs, it's just hold people's off, and then he keeps the ball, and it's just ridiculous. He's so good.
That's such a good point, actually, because we probably don't necessarily think that much about how difficult it must be for players to come back after injury, after a period of time out, and just get straight back into it and be performing. We probably take that a little bit for granted, right?
Do you know what it is? And a lot of people think it's the body. It's like getting sharp and keep running. You can do all the running in the world. It's your mind. It's your brain. Your brain is lost the speed of the ball going there, coming back, how quickly to react, and that's what you lose. It's not really the fitness. The fitness, you can run up and down and do a lot of session with the physios and everybody, but that you get it quite quickly. But it's just how quick your brain can react to the top level. And now it's just keep playing games. Because even in training, you don't get that. The intensity is not the same. And he's playing Champions League game, he's playing big game when the intensity, the tempo of the game goes so quick that you suddenly haven't played for like a month or two, and then your brain's just like, wow, what's going on here? I can't react to this. It goes too quick. And that's what's difficult to get back.
Can I ask a quick question? Do you think that is the difference between a class player and a world-class player? That mentality of when you have been playing well, but then you have a little stint of you're not playing well, coming back and getting straight back on it, and it's as if you've never left. I feel like for you, is that kind of the difference?
100%. For me, if you look at individual players over their career, everybody has a great game. So you're going to be like, oh my God, so you can do it. Yeah, I can do it over 1 or 2 games. But the world-class player, the top player, is that they can do it over 38 games in the Premier League. And even when they get a day off, it's still a 7 out of 10. And you still think, you know what, you were not the Saka of that we see, scoring goals, assisting, but he's still good today. He still had a good game. And that's the difference between the top player, is just keep every game, every day in training, pushing themselves, and just, the desire of always wanting more, because it's so easy when you've played a great game or great couple of games and then suddenly you think, I can relax now a bit. You can't relax. Every day you can't, and you've got to keep pushing yourself. And the world-class player, they keep doing that.
See, this is why we have Jez here to
Yes,
give us that level of insight. Right, we need to get on to the Hall of Fame. That's another new feature that we've been doing here
got a special
on
one
Live
tonight.
from N5. Here we go. The score
Thanks
is
for
Jez is
mentioning that.
just beating
You're
me.
my guy.
I don't know, what is it? Probably 5-0.
Yeah, I think that's
But
exactly
I'm
what it
confident
is.
with my pick. If you don't know, we are marking 20 years this season since our move from Highbury. So we're picking our favourite moments from playing in our newer stadium to put into our Hall of Fame. Now, I'm not doing so well with my picks. Everyone's against me, Jez. So, shall I go first with mine?
Yeah, let's you go first this week.
I've gone for this before, right? And I think everyone will be on my side here. But it's just somehow not made it. You know.
She's bringing it back
I'm
again.
bringing him back. Let's have a look. Just iconic. Look at this. We remember that 97th minute winner. We've been 2-0 down. Like, that is so iconic. What it meant. Look. The celebrations. Look at that. Absolute scenes. What it meant to all of us. Like, you will know where you were. Everyone would have been going, nah, going crazy. Yeah, if you were in the stadium watching it, wherever you were, you will remember this moment for years to come, right? You'll be telling your grandkids about this. Okay, I'm getting hot, so I'm going to calm down. Jez, over to you.
Well, my one is it's a special one for myself. I knew where I was in that goal because that's me scoring it. Guys. Hey, what is it about scoring again? Should I just remember this, yeah? This is semi-final.
Against?
Who against? Spurs, right? And that, by the way, that's extra time, yeah? That's the winner, mate.
No, I'm sorry. Let us know in the YouTube live chat what you think. The thing is, I didn't play for Arsenal, Jez, so I don't have a goal that I can just casually show you. I feel like that's a bit unfair.
Well, let's see what people think, right? What do you think here?
Well, the only thing is, how can you? I'm just going to pitch this to you guys one more time. How can you, for the second time, everyone at home as well, not induct that Reece Nelson moment into the Hall of Fame? That's criminal.
I've got an idea. You can bring that one next week. For the third time, then you'll get in then. Yeah, third time lucky. That's it. What do you think about that one?
I'm absolutely raging.
No, let's see.
North London derby, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
That was definitely underhand.
This is so unfair. I'm going to try and distract everyone with the next thing because we have a very special guest joining us, an Arsenal legend who really needs no introduction. I can see people in the studio getting quite excited. An invincible, he's won the lot, Premier League, FA Cup, small matter of a World Cup. It's Gilberto
really?
Silva. Hey, nice to see you again. How are you?
I was with Gilberto last week.
We were?
Yeah, we played the game together.
Oh, okay, I need to hear about this. So whilst Gilberto is being very sweet and shaking hands with everyone in the studio, I love that.
We spend 2 minutes every week now.
It's lovely, I love that.
Yeah, that's good.
I just heard these guys saying they're not going to wash their hands now that you've shaken it. Oh, I mean, I know that you guys were just saying that you just saw each other and played a game together, and I want to hear about that. But Gilberto, you just heard the reaction from these guys when you came into the studio. I know we spoke to you on the show not too long ago. What is it like each time that you come back to Arsenal and you get that sort of response?
This is the energy we expect, from the Arsenal fans. This energy one day transmit to the players on the field. This is what we felt from you guys when we were there. This is amazing. This what drives us. This is what motivates us to be better every time. Every time when we go there, because we represent you. You know, it's because of you we are there to do our best. You know, every day.
Gigi, do you want a job? Do you want to take my job and then just be like?
No, I'm guest. I'm happy here. You know, it's too much work.
But you could be in this lovely tracksuit.
But listen, I cannot do your. I don't want to replace you, but it's a nice trio, right? Nice trio.
Look at Nicole.
I'm blushing.
Brazil, France.
English.
England. Great combination.
Representation, exactly.
Connection, Arsenal, French and Brazil together. Like
Lovely.
I find the solutions.
So you guys literally saw each other, what, last week?
Yes.
What were you doing? Playing a game together or against each other?
No, listen, Arsenal, we can't play against each other. We play in the same team all the time. Yeah.
Okay, how did it go?
That's why I invite him to play alongside me.
Okay.
We can play against each other.
Well, Jez just saw, we just saw Jez's goal against Spurs. What year was that? Do you remember?
2007. Gilberto was the captain that
Yeah,
night.
just played it on the big screen for everyone to see. So we know that Jez
He'll
was
be
good
voting
back
for
in
me.
his day. Yeah, I'm sure. What is Jez like now to play alongside?
It's lovely. It's still the same quality, the same ability.
Thank you.
The quality, but you know, it's like we had a fantastic period at us, you know, having very nice players, you know, great players, but also the quality of people. This for me is something outstanding. Is over the play, you know, they're outstanding. He is one of them. He's a gentleman guy, you know. You can feel that the heart and the mind is a good people. But it was great to share the field with him again in this charity match. Well, I was just tired just a bit because I got my ball. You know. Suddenly enough, after 12 minutes, I had to rush off. But he kept his quality. You know, he scored nice goals, run up and down. He was so sharp. You know, I could not. Luckily, we were the same team, but I could not track him.
I watched, I agree.
Fair play.
Did you? Oh, did you watch the?
I was there, yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay, fine. I didn't know if Gilberto was just being a bit nice to Jez.
No, he's.
Okay, did you win? Did you guys win?
No, we
On a silence, said it all.
We lost the game.
We lost, but this time because last year we won.
Yeah.
We have to have the next year again.
That's it. It needed to be 1-1.
You know?
So it was a bit.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
We were friendly to them. We were very friendly to them.
Okay, you let them
It's
win.
reality. But listen, you are invited to go to next time.
Yeah,
You too, huh? You too. You are invited for the next.
I got
You
the
two are
caller.
invited to come.
What have you made of the start to this season so far then?
It's amazing to see how the boys are playing. You know, when you start the season, starting this season after a busy transfer window, of course, you know, all of us have the expectation of how it's going to be the season, how they are going to do, you know. Oh, it's great players, but in reality, we want to see them perform, you know, in the match and be at the top of the table. After the loss of Liverpool, you know, people start talk again about, you know, what happened in the past. But I think for us who follow Arsenal, who loves Arsenal, we just believe in the players we have, in the manager, in the process they are doing. I do believe that we have a team to win the league this season. That's why they are top now. This is so important. And for the Champions League, being back in the Champions League, you know, it's fantastic. You know, this is the place where Arsenal has to be every year. And I hope tonight they have a great game. And why not think about at the Champions League again? You know, we have a very strong team.
Why not?
Have to believe. As a fan, we believe. I'm sure they also believe they are capable to do this.
Absolutely. What's one of your favourite Champions League memories or moments then?
Wow, there are some great time, you know.
Yeah.
Sometime, you know, because a year passed by, you know. I'm not old, but the year passed by. You know, we tend to forget some things, but we had a great time with us, you know. When we played Juventus, we had a fantastic game playing in Rome, away game. Cherry was outstanding. And where Roma, this time they had a fantastic team. But a few other games we had, but also was very special play at Highbury. Highbury was something, unique. And for us, I don't know if you guys had an opportunity to be there.
I'm just showing my age.
Yeah. I was not expecting this answer, to be honest, because it seems like I'm getting old. But for us who had the opportunity to be at our Highbury and play Champions League match there was something very special. We don't forget about this, but moving here is also great for the fans. We have more people to attend the match and to have more noise. This is what we expect tonight again.
Absolutely. How do you see tonight going then against Atletico?
Very positive. After they had a quite tough game at Fulham, I was there in the stadium watching the game. Was let's say maybe not their best game, but was not so easy because Fulham, they were quite good in the game. Not giving them so much room to. For the opportunities, but they managed to win. This is important in this stage because the other teams, they had won. They were first, and then Arsenal had to do their job, and they did. But tonight is a different situation. It's a different style of game, but also a great opportunity for the team to win in front of the fans.
Yeah, and I know being an ambassador with Arsenal, you get to travel all around the world, right, and meet our supporters. How special is that for you to kind of meet our Gooners worldwide?
I love that. I love that. It's like, come at Arsenal. Even though when we meet the fan base somewhere in the world, it's like come back home. For me, come here today is like come back home. I spent after 6 years, come so many times to the games and to training grounds, meet Arsenal people. It's very familiar. It's like coming home again, and I love that energy because the people they have different behaviors, but in a very positive way. You go to Asia, I've been to, I think, once to Nigeria, if I'm not wrong. It was lovely. It was lovely, a big party. We've been some other, in America also, there is an Arsenal fan base. It was amazing. All the time, I really enjoy it.
Yeah. How often do you all get to meet up then? Because I know there's the group chat that you guys have going on. And I saw, without sounding like an Instagram stalker, I saw that you were with Arsene Wenger, Thierry, a few of the guys last month. Did you say, Jez, that you guys were playing a charity game somewhere else or something? So how often do you get to see each other?
Well, this is sometimes a mystery because there is not something fixed we plan.
Yeah,
it's not something fixed. No. In this case, I was in America actually, and I flew to South Korea to this game. But just later on, I got the schedule, to see the list of the players. So, wow, this looks like quite interesting, But it was very good. Austin was the coach for the attacking players. I was the defensive players, Guess who won? Oh. We won. They cannot defend, This is the reason. But okay, we managed to score, This helped us. But Thierry was there, Arsene. It was great to spend time with them, talk again. It's always, I think so was there as well. Yeah. So comfortable. And it's a great privilege, It's to see people you spend, a very good time here together. See from time to time, like we did last time. After, I think 10 days ago I was again with Seoul in Portugal. It's lovely to see the boys again.
Oh, the boys, I love that. Right, we're going to let you go, but can we just have a score prediction from you, please, Gilberto?
Well, I go for 2-0.
That's been a prediction we've heard a few times in the studio already, so they're happy with that. All right, we'll let you go. Thank you so much for joining us. The legend, Thank you.
Let's take a picture.
I love that.
Just you are invited for the game as well.
This is my moment.
So I made my job already. Sorry.
I will have this picture for 100 years.
Thank you so
Take care,
much.
mate. I'll see you.
Nice to see
See you
you.
soon.
Oh, I love just observing this. So nice to see you. Bye. Absolute legend. I know, what a guy. Guys, I'm so warm. You know, like, the thing is, it's really hot in this studio anyway, right? But no, but that as well.
They brought the Brazil weather.
Right? It's just that, like, I know that's Thierry Henry,
that's French
vibes,
yeah.
but still, you know. But it is, like, no matter, we're very fortunate, right? I mean, you played with these guys, but obviously with this job, I get to meet the players past and present, and it's very privileged. But it always is still quite like, overwhelming.
Who was the best player or ex-player you've met?
Oh, Thierry Henry, obviously, like as a fangirl. Obviously, no, Jez doesn't count. He's a co-host. It's Jez,
I
you know?
wouldn't expect me anyway, guys. Come on.
He's my guy.
I know my level.
No, Tony Adams is just hilarious. Like, he's just crazy. Like, crazy. And the outfits he wears as well. Like,
some colourful suits.
Yeah.
It's bad.
No!
Well, I mean, you just said no.
It's just different. Let's say it's different.
Unique, very colourful. Anyway, let's move on swiftly because we have another very special guest joining us. Two-time English national champion and Commonwealth Games bronze medalist table tennis player, Tom Jarvis. Hi, Tom. Hi. So nice to meet you. Thank you so much for joining us. I feel like I have so many questions to ask you. Firstly, so you're playing in Stratford right at the moment. Can you tell us a bit about that tournament and how it's going as well?
It started today, the qualification rounds. I start on Thursday, but it's the first world table tennis tournament we've had in London, so yeah, it's really exciting.
Okay, amazing. Can we just get you to lift the mic up slightly higher? Just because we all want to hear you at home. So it's the first tournament in London?
Yeah, the first.
That's huge.
Table tennis has kind of been rebranded to reach more people, and we've changed quite a lot. And since they've changed it, it's the first big event we've had in London. So.
That must be really special for you to have it in London, right?
Yeah, we've been waiting for quite a while. Obviously to get something like this, and we've got the World Championships in London again next year. So yeah, it's a good start for it.
And I don't think that you are an Arsenal supporter, but you're a football fan. No, we're all friends here.
I am a Chelsea supporter. Sorry guys.
I was trying to save you there. I was like, let's not
maybe I can be converted. We'll see.
Yeah. Tonight you are. But I've heard that you've got some Arsenal players in your fantasy football team. Come on, of course you have.
I've got Saka and Timber. So,
I mean, obviously. Yeah.
Guaranteed points.
Obviously. Come on. No,
No,
Gabriel?
I was thinking 0.3 million more, isn't he? So,
Okay, well, we had an MMA fighter on the show a few weeks ago, and Jez actually went down and did some training with him. So, we thought you're just down the road. It's only right that we send Jez down to learn a bit of table tennis. I can't wait to see this. Let's have a look.
It actually made you look quite good.
Great. Thanks.
I think we're going to watch the video now, so let's find out, shall we? The suspense.
How you doing?
Hi Tom, how are you? Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet
you
you.
good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool.
We can't start yet because you've broken the first rule of table tennis.
What have I done? I've just arrived. What have I done?
White shirts are banned.
Oh my God, that's a good start, right? Nobody told me that.
You got a black one in the bag?
Yeah, I've got one. I'll go and get changed. I'll see you in a minute. Tom, is that all right then? Is that better? Long sleeve?
Yeah.
I'm good with that?
You can roll them up.
Okay, I'll roll them up then. Pretend it's a short sleeve. Serve do like you were playing, and I'll see if I can.
I have like quite an original serve.
Ooh!
What's going on?
That's pure luck, that. Let's see if I can return your best forehand now, yeah?
What would Wenger say if you
Let's
didn't put your body
again.
on the line?
Let's try again.
No.
That's point for me, by the way. That he missed the table. That's for me. Oh yes, I've got this.
No.
I've got this. I told you, I've got this.
His football's coming back now. He gets a high ball in the box and he can give it a good whack. There he is. We found his talent.
When you start smashing, and the ball just come back to me and bounce, because you're quite far away. If you want to cut it and do a small, is that something you could do, or it's too difficult to do?
Like, you could do it, but like once someone's back here, most of the time, and it depends. If like the ball comes back here, like close to the net, it's really easy to stop it and put it short. But if the ball's like bouncing here, it's like so hard to get it back short.
Get it, okay.
I think in table tennis we try and make the ball bounce twice on the table on your serve, so that I can't play like hard at the start. Because if I serve in and it bounces twice, then I don't have room to like swing and play.
Oh, Tom, this is done for me, not for me. This I've had enough. Thank you very much.
I hope I get in first round. It'd be a nice first match.
Thank you very much, man.
Appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Thank you
so much for making me chase and pick up balls at the back. It was great. I really enjoyed it, man. But I knew it was going to be tough, and I realised how quick the ball goes. And yeah, man, amazing. Thank you so much for having me. And I'm going to go and buy a table tennis, and then I'll call you in about 20 years, and I'll give you a game.
Enjoyed that. I love what Jez is saying. He said this to me earlier when I asked how it went, and you were like, I know he's a professional, so he's going to smash it, but you still didn't realise quite how fast it would be.
Just so people know, right? That edit, fantastic. Made me look so good. But I tell you, on the day, if you were there, I kept just walking and getting the ball coming back. I do one serve, bam, and I couldn't see the ball. One time the ball just came so quick, it hit me in the stomach, and I was like this. Oh my God! The way he hit the ball back is just incredible.
Okay,
unreal.
So that video is making Jez look better than maybe he was.
Be honest.
You did improve. I'll give you that.
Listen, I've ordered the table tennis, and I said I'll meet you in 10 years. Yeah. So we'll see.
Well, the only thing is, how long have you been doing it for?
Since I was 6.
Right, okay, so, fair play, you'd expect you to be absolutely incredible, and Jez maybe not so much. But, you gave it a go, and that's what matters.
To be fair, I really enjoyed it. It was good fun.
Yeah, okay. When's your next match, then?
I start on Thursday.
On Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you feeling?
Yeah, good.
Yeah?
I'm obviously really excited, and yeah, it's a good chance to...
Do you know who you play?
Yeah, the draw came out today, and I'm going to be playing a qualifier. So I don't know who it is yet. Someone who's won 3 matches already. So yeah, it'll be tough.
Okay. When do you find out?
Not me.
When do you find out your opponent?
Tomorrow night when the qualifying's done.
Okay.
So.
Well, interesting. I mean, it's really interesting for us because I'm guessing you guys maybe don't know so much about table tennis, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, we like hearing about new sports. Well, we're going to let you go and get ready for the game.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you
and
very
thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Oh, and we have this magical scarf.
Oh no! Yes! Am I getting
See you later. Good luck. Oh, iconic. Right. We are not too long. We're about 5-6 minutes away from kickoff. Let's quickly have a look at the Hall of Fame results. Do I even want to know what this is? What are they saying? I love someone in here said probably not. That's Am I winning? I need glasses. I can't see. Did I win? I won. And you did your own goal. Who's the real winner now, Jen?
Well done.
Okay, I need to calm down. I'm very excited about that. I mean, fair play, right? Obviously, that's a brilliant moment. We love you for that, but it's more personal, right?
So it hurts me.
I'm so happy.
No, because I'm still happy I scored against Spurs.
Right, I'm hearing that the teams are in the tunnels. So, Jez, can I get a score prediction?
Do you know, I said 2-0 then when I was pitch side, so yeah, I said 2-0.
Sticking with that?
Sticking with that.
And in here?
Right? 5-1. There's either 0-0 or 5-1.
Jez, yeah, you missed that.
5-1.
3-0. The third goal's going to come in like the 95th. It was going to be 2-0 the whole time, 95th. We just close off the game.
Okay. All right.
I'm sticking with 2-0. I'm sticking with 2-0. And I think I'm holding out hope it's Gyökeres's time tonight.
Yes,
I
that'd
hope
be
so.
nice. That'd be nice.
3-2 David Wright at the end.
That was a joke.
Yeah, I just want to be different.
2-0. 2-0. I'll go Bukayo and
Martinelli.
Declan Rice from range. It's the Champions League.
Well, we're going to head over to our commentary team shortly. But Jez, who is going to be key man for us then?
So many of you've got Saka. I do feel Martinelli is going to be his game tonight. You know, he didn't start the last game, so I feel tonight is going to be a game for him. So I'll say Martinelli.
Yeah, but you're still expecting this to be comfortable enough for Arsenal tonight?
Comfortable. I think you've got to be realistic. You're playing a top team tonight. You know, very defensively, well organised. We all know Diego Simeone what he's capable of doing with his team. So it won't be easy, but I think we've got more quality than they've got.
We've got what it takes.
Yeah,
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Definitely excited.
Ready?
Ready.
Okay, well, I think it is almost time to head over to our commentary team. So don't forget, if you are watching on Facebook, X, YouTube, then head over to arsenal.com and the app for live kick-by-kick commentary. But for now, we are going to leave you in the very capable hands of, for tonight, Arsenal legend Perry Groves. But first, Dan Roebuck.
Well, it doesn't come much tougher than a Champions League fixture against Atleti. Cholo Simeone's side, archetypal European spoilers, never a team to give an inch. Expect no quarter asked nor given. It may only just be match day 3, but this is a big test of the Gunners' ambitions on the continental stage. And the only previous meeting between the two in European football should serve notice for Arsenal fans. Atleti dumped Arsenal out of the Europa League semi-finals in the 17-18 competition. Today, we hope for a much more positive outcome. It's a packed house in N5, Champions League match day 3. It's Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid. You're with Dan Roebuck and Perry Groves. Perry, Arsenal started well in the Champions League, top of the Premier League as well, but this feels like a big European night in North London, and another win would not come amiss.
Very much so. One of the beasts is in town, and we expect this game to be tighter than your pockets, Dan, to be fair. Not going to be a lot in it. But Atletico Madrid haven't got a brilliant record against English teams. They've only won the last 9 in the European matches. So, you know, a team of Diego Simeone is going to be very well drilled. They're going to be very well structured. We're going to see whether they play the 3 centre-halves. We think they might go 4-4-2 with Sorloth and Alvarez up front and Barrios and Koke in midfield. But you know they're going to be defensively very, very strong. And they'll have some of their, what shall we say, housery, Dan. A few of the dark arts, so we've got to make sure that we don't get involved in all that shenanigans.
2 changes for Arsenal. I'm sure everyone is across the team news. Martinelli and Lewis Skelly come in. So David Raya in goal. Back 4 from left to right of Lewis Skelly, Gabriel, Saliba and Timber. Rice, Zubimendi, Eze midfield. Martinelli left, Saka, who captains the side right, and Gyökeres through the centre. 2 changes for Atleti as well, with Simeone, son of, coming in. Surlet as well, once of Crystal Palace recalled. Griezmann and Baena, the players that drop out from the 1-0